Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. A fifth person has now died as a result of consuming methanol at a bar in Laos. The British traveller's death was confirmed just hours after Melbourne teenager Bianca Jones succumbed to poisoning from the toxic alcohol. Beaumaris Football Club president Nick Heath says they're raising funds for the Jones family.
Bianca was a beautiful person. She represented the club so well. The football club is going to step in and try to at least relieve the family of the financial burden, which is one less large headache that they've got to deal with.
Bianca's best friend Holly Bowles remains on life support in a Thai hospital. There are conflicting reports over an attack on the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. Ukraine says it was targeted by a Russian intercontinental ballistic missile, but there's no independent verification, with US officials reportedly saying it was a medium-range missile. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky adamant it was intercontinental.
Today there was a new Russian missile. All the characteristics, including speed, altitude, correspond to an intercontinental ballistic missile. Expert examinations are underway. It is obvious that Putin is using Ukraine as a testing ground.
That translation thanks to the BBC. A police officer has been stabbed following a pursuit in Sydney's west. Officers were chasing a car at Doonside before arresting three men on the street. One of those detained allegedly knifed the male constable. The three men are being questioned. A shutdown of Sydney's train network's been called off for the time being at least. The government has agreed to a demand from the rail union to run trains 24 hours on weekends, while further negotiations on a new enterprise agreement take place. The Queensland government has suspended Townsville Mayor Troy Thompson, the local government minister signing off on a 12-month suspension. The 51-year-old Thompson is a former Defence Force employee and is the subject of a Crime and Corruption Commission investigation over his military and education credentials. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, Australia's beaten the US in the Davis Cup quarter-finals. Thanasi Kokkinakis had a thrilling win over Ben Shelton, coming from match points down before Taylor Fritz defeated Aussie Alex de Minaur to level the ledger. It went down to the doubles and Matt Ebden and Jordan Thompson closed out the win for Australia. The Sydney Sixers have had to settle for 1 point after a draw in their women's BBL clash with Perth. The Scorchers set a lean target of 127 for the win for the Sixers, but they could only manage a draw. The game then went to a super over but was still level afterwards. Both teams forced to settle for a draw, getting 1 point each. And still with cricket, the highly anticipated opening test match of the series between Australia and India gets underway this afternoon. And in entertainment news, Lizzo has snapped up Jeremy Renner's $12.4 million LA mansion. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.